Welcome to World Tour, your gateway to the most fascinating corners of the globe. Today, we're taking you to an island like no other, Cuba. A place where time seems to stand still, yet every moment pulses with life. From its legendary cigars to its soulful music, from its revolutionary history to its breathtaking natural beauty, Cuba is a world of contrasts and wonders. We're about to reveal the amazing and fascinating facts about this enchanting country that will leave you speechless and itching to explore its magic for yourself. So, whether you're a travel enthusiast, a history buff, or someone who just loves discovering the extraordinary, get ready to dive deep into the heart of Cuba. This is World Tour. This is Cuba. And this is where the journey begins. Cuba was discovered by Christopher Columbus in 1492 and later became a Spanish colony. Its capital, Havana, was founded in 1519 and is now a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Cuba gained independence from Spain in 1898 after the Spanish-American War. Fidel Castro led the Cuban Revolution, overthrowing Batista in 1959. It's one of the few remaining socialist states in the world. Cuba is the largest island in the Caribbean, spanning over 42,000 square miles. The island has over 300 pristine beaches, including Varadero, often ranked among the world's best. Cuba boasts the Sierra Maestra Mountains, home to the highest peak, Pico Turquino. The Zapata Swamp is one of the largest wetlands in the Caribbean, teeming with biodiversity. Its famous limestone formations, mogotes, are a geological marvel in the Vinales Valley. Salsa music and dance originated in Cuba, blending African and Spanish influences. The Buena Vista Social Club popularized Cuban music worldwide. Santeria, a mix of Yoruba religion and Catholicism, is widely practiced in Cuba. Cuba celebrates Carnival with colorful parades and music every July. Cubans are known for their vibrant street art, especially in Havana. Cuba is renowned for its iconic cigars, considered the finest in the world. The country has a literacy rate of over 99%, thanks to its emphasis on education. Vintage American cars from the 1950s, called Yank tanks, dominate Cuban streets. Baseball is the national sport, and Cuba has produced numerous MLB stars. Cuba's healthcare system is globally admired, providing free services to all citizens. Time seems to stand still in Cuba due to its ban on imported modern vehicles. Internet access was introduced in Cuba in 2008 and remains limited in many areas. Cuba has two currencies, the Cuban peso, CUP, and the Cuban convertible peso, CUC. Dominoes is a national pastime, played in every neighborhood. Ernest Hemingway lived in Cuba for over 20 years and wrote some of his best works there. Cuba is home to the world's smallest bird, the bee hummingbird. The Cuban crocodile is an endangered species found only in Cuba. Orchids flourish here, with over 300 species native to the island. Cuba's national tree is the royal palm, and its national flower is the white mariposa. Its marine life is spectacular, featuring coral reefs and exotic fish. Cuba's national dish is ropa vieja, shredded beef stewed with tomatoes. Cuban sandwiches, or cubanas, are a global favorite. The mojito, a refreshing cocktail, was invented in Cuba. Coffee is deeply ingrained in Cuban culture, often served strong and sweet. Sugar and rum production are key industries in Cuba. Cuba has no billboards promoting products, instead, they display revolutionary slogans. The island has 9 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Tropicana, Cuba's iconic cabaret, has been entertaining guests since 1939. The national bird, the Cuban trogon, reflects the colors of the Cuban flag. The Cuban Missile Crisis of 1962 nearly led to nuclear war. The Cuban flag, with its red triangle, white star, and blue and white stripes, was first raised in 1850. The first Spanish settlement in Cuba was Baracoa, founded in 1511. Cuba has the second largest reef in the world, the Queen's Gardens, Jardines de la Reina. Guantanamo Bay is home to a controversial U.S. naval base. Cigars in Cuba are still rolled by hand, following centuries-old traditions. Tourism is one of Cuba's main economic drivers, welcoming millions annually. The University of Havana, founded in 1728, is one of the oldest universities in the Americas. Cuban bread, known for its soft texture, is a staple in many meals. The Tropic of Cancer passes through the island, giving it a tropical climate. Electricity in Cuba operates on 110 volts, unlike many other countries. José Martí, a national hero and poet, played a key role in Cuba's independence movement. Che Guevara, an Argentinian revolutionary, is closely associated with Cuba's history. Celia Cruz, the Queen of Salsa, brought Cuban music to global prominence. Cuban boxer Teofilo Stevenson won 3 consecutive Olympic gold medals. Alicia Alonso, a legendary ballerina, founded the Cuban National Ballet. Andy Garcia, a Hollywood actor, was born in Havana. Gloria Estefan, a music icon, has Cuban roots. Compay Segundo, a member of Buena Vista Social Club, popularized Cuban sun music. Fidel Castro's speeches often lasted for hours, with his longest being over 7 hours. Raúl Castro, Fidel's younger brother, also served as Cuba's president from 2008 to 2018. The Bay of Pigs, Bahía de Cochinos, was the site of a failed U.S. invasion in 1961. The Hershey train is one of the last electric railways in the Caribbean. Cayo Coco, an island off Cuba's coast, is known for its stunning resorts and flamingos. Trinidad, a perfectly preserved colonial town, is a must-visit destination. The Bacanao Biosphere Reserve features prehistoric-themed sculptures and unique wildlife. Hemingway's fishing boat, Pillar, is preserved in the Ernest Hemingway Museum. El Nico waterfalls in the Escombre Mountains offer breathtaking views and refreshing swims. Holguín, known as the City of Parks, has numerous lush green spaces. Cuba's tobacco fields in Pinar del Rio produce the world's finest cigars. The Malecón in Havana is a popular spot for locals and tourists to gather and watch the sunset. Hitchhiking is common in Cuba, and strangers often share rides. Cubans call their homes casas particulares, and many host tourists. Street vendors sell churros, peanuts, and tropical fruit juices daily. Due to rationing, Cubans are skilled at making the most of limited resources. Baseball games in Cuba are free for the public to enjoy. Domino tournaments are as competitive as sports matches in Cuba. Cuban children attend free education from primary school through university. Healthcare professionals from Cuba often work abroad in humanitarian missions. It's not uncommon to see locals improvising with inventive repairs for their vintage cars. Cuban people are known for their resilience, warmth, and love for life. Cuba has its own species of tiny frog, called the Monte Iberia luth. The Cuban government once issued licenses to private restaurants, called paladares, to encourage tourism. Christmas was banned in Cuba from 1969 until 1997, when it became a holiday again. There's a species of rodent called the Cuban hatia that is unique to the island. Cuba produces a type of honey that is highly sought after internationally. There's a crocodile-shaped island, Cayo Largo, in the southern part of Cuba. Some Cuban homes still use kerosene lamps due to electricity shortages. Cuba's beer, Cristal, is a national favorite. Every year, Cubans celebrate the Day of the Cuban Rebel, honoring the revolutionaries. The famous Cuban mojito is rumored to have been Ernest Hemingway's favorite drink. Cuban doctors have been dispatched worldwide during health crises, including COVID-19. The Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962 was a defining moment in the Cold War. Havana's architecture has inspired cities across Latin America. Salsa music and Cuban rhythms have shaped genres like jazz and reggaeton. Havana hosts the Latin American Film Festival, drawing filmmakers from around the world. Cuban cigars remain one of the most sought-after luxury products. Cuban athletes have won over 200 Olympic medals in boxing, track, and field. The Havana Club rum brand is internationally acclaimed. UNESCO recognizes the Malecón as a World Heritage Site for its cultural significance. Cuba's unique spirit continues to captivate visitors, blending history, beauty, and resilience into an unforgettable experience. From the vibrant streets of Havana to the serene shores of Varadero, Cuba is a country that truly captivates the soul. It's a place where history, culture, and natural beauty come together in ways you'll never forget. We've explored the fascinating facts about this incredible island, each one revealing a piece of Cuba's unique identity, a mosaic of resilience, joy, and passion that continues to inspire the world. Whether it's the echoes of revolution, the rhythm of Son Cubano, or the charm of its people, Cuba always has more to discover. Which fact left you speechless? Let us know in the comments below. And if you loved this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to World Tour for more incredible adventures around the globe. This is World Tour, where every destination tells a story. Until next time, amigos, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep the spirit of adventure alive. Adios, and we'll see you in the next journey.